And with us next, we have Paul Myatt from Belgium with simple animated characters class in VR. Paul, welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us in this fest, Edtech Tools Fest. A few words about Paul. He's an English trainer working with adult learners in Belgium and has a background in graphic design and IT. Paul is going to show us how to make simple animated 3D characters which can run, jump, wave, or just stand idle. As he says in his abstract, these characters can be used in platforms such as FrameVR, and the techniques can be used by educators or learners. So he's going to show us how to make a character animated and bring it into a VR space. We are ready for you, Paul. We're looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Helena. And welcome everybody. It's great to be here today, and thank you to Nick. I think he's probably not here, but I'm a big fan of Nick's, and I encourage anyone who's interested in using technology to follow him on Telegram, as I do. He also has many other online platforms. I don't know how he does it, to be honest. Okay, so my name is Paul Myatt, and I am an English teacher, and I'm working in the Belgian region, and I work with unemployed adults. And my colleagues and I are always looking for new ways to engage our adult unemployed learners. And one way I have started to explore is using virtual reality. And after looking at a number of platforms, I settled on FrameVR. Now, FrameVR is too complex to cover in a few minutes here, but you can watch some wonderful videos about it. It's a great platform. I really like it, and it can be used by learners on any device, such as a telephone, tablet, and in the browser, so there's no installation required. And you can also use it with VR headsets. I think you can even use it with the really basic Google Cardboard ones. So it's really quite exciting, the fact that you can use it in so many ways and so easily without any installation required. It's simple enough that learners can easily add objects into a 3D world, or just use it as a stimulating online meeting place, an alternative to Zoom, for example. Today, I'm just going to show you one way that to engage your learners, actually inspired by Helena, something Helena showed me, the train scene, Helena. So what I'm going to do is create an animated NPC. And for those of you who've not heard of that term, and a few months ago, I didn't know what it meant. That's a non-playing character. So let's have a look. I'll share my screen with you. I'm going to show you the final result. I'm going to start at the end. So let me show you what I ended up with. So this is FrameVR, and it's just loading up, and no registration, no login required by your students, which is for me a blessing. Okay, and we're going to go through these doors here, and this is what I want to show you. So this is Liz, and she is my animated character. And if we click on Liz,
hello,
she's going to say
I'm
something.
Liz. I'm an intern at BF Long. Today is my first day and I'm very happy. What can I do for you? Would you like some information about our language courses?
So that's the kind of thing I'm trying to do. And I've got another one here as well. So if we just go around, we go out the door. when we go into the street, we have this man. This is Pete, and Pete's a construction worker, and you can see he's moving. He's not moving very much, and if we click on him, he'll
My
play.
name is Pete. I'm a construction worker. Today I'm working outside. My job is to dig a hole and change a pipe. I like my job because I like working outside and I like meeting people.
Okay, so the idea is just to give you an idea. Now, this woman shouldn't be here. I should have deleted her. But this is another animated character, and let's go and create one like her. Now, in this scene, there are many activities. The idea is the students can come here, and there are many things that they can do. If you click on different objects, you'll hear different sounds. If you click on the coffee machine, you get some instructions how to use it. If you click on the photocopier, it will do things. This is a real web browser that you can actually go here and click on these. These are real things that you can do. You can actually click on this. This is a word wall exercise. You can actually do it. So you just get a little taste of what the fun things you can do in FrameVR. Let's go over to the next tab. So we're going to use this website, Mixamo. This is an Adobe website. And as you can see, you just log into this with your Google account, or you can create an account with an email address. We've got all these characters, and these are free to use. So you can just click on one of these, and it gives you this 3D view here. I hope this is not going to be too slow. It's going to work. I don't know if I'm pushing my computer too much to do. If it doesn't work, I've got one already made. I can try this man. Oh, it's not being very cooperative. I'll just try one more thing, and then I'll go on to the next stage. Okay, so here we have a 3D character. Around. You can import your own if you want to do something in Ready Player Me. You could actually build a character in Ready Player Me, which is I think maybe some of you know. Once we have our character, we can choose an animation. We have hundreds of animations. If we just for today, we've got these ones looking. So if we take the first one, we can create a character who's looking or looking down. Oh, down. Okay, that kind of down. Okay, so then we can just download it. And the only problem about this process is that it creates quite a large file. So you do need to run it. You do need to convert it and reduce the size of it. So that's just downloading that one. I don't know how fast that will be. Okay, well, it seems to be working very slow. I tested this before the talk, and it was working nice and fast. At the moment, it seems to be sluggish. Okay, well, after I download it, I run it through a couple of websites. So I put these into the links in my. I can add them to the chat as well after I finish. So we need to convert the file here. So this produces what's called an FBX file. We can take. I can take one of these ones that I've done before, and we convert it to what's called a GLB file. And it's not important, except that if you want to use Frame VR, you have to have a GLB file. When I've done that, I run it through another website, and this one will reduce it to about 1/10 of its original size, which makes it much easier to work with. Sometimes Frame is a bit funny about large files, so we can use this website. This is a fantastic website. We can load our model into this website. This is a very fast, easy way to check that the model is actually working. Okay, so we can see here, this is Pete, and if we click on, we can see all the animations here. So this is him just standing, and in the next tab, you can see the woman I showed you earlier. She's disappeared. Okay, here she is. So this is Liz, and we can look at her idle. This is her idle explaining something. And then of course we can go in here. Oh, we've got a guest.
That's me.
Oh, hello. Okay. Hello. Well, yes, it's open. You
Hello.
can come in. You can come in. Anyway, I think I'm just going to, I've got enough time, so I'm just going to get rid of this one. And I'll bring in one of the models I created earlier. Just so you can see what the process is. And see, I really honestly believe this is, the students could do this with supervision. Obviously, you would have to feel fairly confident yourself. I'm going to use one of the files that is in the region of about 2000K, in other words, 2 megabytes. So we've got another copy of Pete here. We can bring Pete in. And he should, we don't need to optimize it this time because I've already optimized it. It's already absolutely tiny. We have another guest. Okay, now Pete should be here somewhere. Has he materialized? Is he here?
A little bit near the ceiling. He's here for
Oh,
me.
is he there? I can't see him on mine. Yeah, sometimes they come in a bit, you can see him, I can't see him. Maybe my computer's running out of memory.
It's actually touching the ceiling.
Okay, well, if he's touching the ceiling, I'm going to have to refresh my browser. You can't see him. Okay, and I'll have to, I click an option which says move to floor, snap to floor. And so hopefully he will.
Because I like working outside and I like meeting people.
Mise en situation pratique.
You've got the French version. Okay.
Découverte des secteurs métiers, notre
Okay, I'll have to change it back.
vous aidera à concrétiser votre projet professionnel.
Okay, I created 3 different audios. Okay, let's move Pete down to the floor. The poor man is touching the ceiling. So if I just click here, where is it? To floor, snap to floor, come down to earth. You can move him around, and then finally you can do some fun things like this. So there is an Easter egg. In fact, there are a few Easter eggs in this. So if we come out again and we look at Pete, and if we click Pete's radio, you get the Easter egg. And what do you think the Easter egg is? I don't know if I've ever shown this to anybody. Do you know what the Easter egg is, Helena or Heike?
I'm not sure.
What do you think will happen if I click the radio?
We will hear some audio, perhaps.
Yes, you'll hear some audio. Oh, I can't see it now. Okay, so here we go. Everybody starts dancing.
That is brilliant.
All
And I don't know, I just
receptionist
did
is
this for fun.
dancing.
I haven't actually used this yet with the class, but I thought it'd be fun to put some Easter eggs, in there, and
That is awesome.
really I created this more for me than the students. So I've just been having fun with this. I think I even started it on the course that we did together. I don't think there's an off button, so I'll just have to let that go.
Macarena dance.
It just loops for eternity. So I'm just going to close that or mute it. I can mute it from here. Okay, I'll just do it like that. So I think that's really it. I was just going to say one more thing before I finish. So that's the Easter egg, and each figure can have multiple animations, but unfortunately you have to dig a bit deeper, and you'd need to use a program such as Blender, which is amazing and free. However, it is a whole world unto itself. And I've started learning a bit about Blender. It's amazing, but it's a rabbit hole, and you might never come back after starting to learn Blender. But you can convert these files quite easily, and you can add multiple animations, which will then work in Frame or Spatial. There are other platforms where you can use these files as well. So I hope you found this useful, and that you'll maybe give some of these VR worlds a shot. Have a bit of fun. You're welcome to come and have a look around here. I must just say I did forget to add a couple of the links. I'll put them in the chat afterwards to the sites I showed you at the top of the screen. The optimization site, I think I forgot to put in the, and I would just like to also say, please also, if you're interested in FrameVR, please check out the 3dles.com website. This is Nick Schwartz's fantastic website, all for educators, and really he does some wonderful tutorials and videos on how to use this in language teaching, these sites. And you can visit his sites, and I found them quite inspirational when I was thinking how we could use this in my classroom. Okay, that's it. So that's me done. I'll stop my sharing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You've just provided some practical solutions to teachers who are interested in building their lessons in here for more personalized and attractive learning, I would say. Thanks, Paul.
You're welcome. Thank you.